What up, YouTube? It's Two Fat Guys Pull Us, and before we get to our video, we wanted to let you know about our milestone giveaway for 1,000 subscribers.
We are giving away an Amazing Spider-Man issue number 4. This is the first appearance of Silk, the original Sin tie-in. I'm sure everybody is familiar with this book. This is a CBCS 9.8.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, so...
Big boy.
This book is much hotter than it was when we first bought it for the show.
Yep, that's true.
You insist on still giving it away, and I'm very happy to do it.
You can tell that he is not. But anyway, we are giving this away when we hit 1,000 subscribers. Kick-ass, key issue, first appearance of Silk, is someone's going to win this book. So go ahead, hit that subscribe button, and let's get to the video, shall we? All right, Nate. I don't got a bit. No bit.
No bits.
This week. No bits.
James lost his bits.
We're doing show and tell. Okay, we're doing show and tell. Okay, so I want you to show off one cool thing from your collection. It can be a pop, it can be a comic book, it can be a novel, it can be anything.
Okay.
Take your time. Okay, don't take too much time.
Okay. Probably my favorite pop, which is pretty hard to find.
Oh, the Beta Ray.
My Beta Ray Bill pop.
That's pretty dope.
Yeah, look at that.
That's pretty sick. I like that.
Yeah,
liked it a lot.
Stormbreaker.
All right, well, I'm going to show the thing that I literally just got today, and I'm super stoked for it.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm probably going to get it graded.
Okay. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
It is
At first I was like, isn't it graded? But then I realized it was just a hard case.
No, it's just like a hard case. I love these cases, though. But it's a Gym Trainer Charizard Japanese first edition Blaine's Charizard. And so like this thing is I'm going to get it graded for sure. It's in pretty bad shape.
Oh.
I mean, it's rough. It's one of the original cards. I mean, it was made in 1996. So it's an old card. But regardless, I think I want to get it graded just to know what it is and get it encapsulated. And it's a Zard. You can't it's an OG Zard. I mean, not an OG Zard, but it's one of like the OG. A gym pack goes for like $500. So you can't. It's intense. But anyway, that's the beginning of the show.
There it is.
Let's start the show.
Yay.
What up, YouTube? It's Two Fat Guys Pull Us, and we've got another new comic book day video for you for the week of May 18th. It's crazy. We're already halfway through May. What is going on? Like, the year has just started, I thought.
Mm-hmm.
It feels like that anyway. But
It does
we are halfway through May, and, this pull is very X-Men centric. We've got what, six or seven? I think it's 6. 5? It feels like 7. Anyway, we got 5 X books this week. So let's kick it off. Let's get into it. We're going to kick it off with our X books. And first up is Karen Gillan's Immortal X-Men #2. Fantastic cover from Mark Brooks. I know this is only our second issue, and I'm already going like this is the best book in the Destiny of X line, which I think probably it should be, with it being around the council itself. But I think Karen Gillan has done a really good job of making this book feel like it's worthy of the title.
Yeah, this is a book we've been wanting for a long time, right? Just like a council-centric book.
Mm-hmm.
And when the book was first announced, I was like, is he the guy to do it? And my God, is he the guy to do it?
Yeah,
so
for
I
sure.
know it's literally just off of one issue, but based off of Eternals too. I'm very, very excited for it.
Yeah, and also Immortal X-Men is going to be leading into the Judgment Day event, as most of all these X books will be, including Eternals. So we're along for the ride, but I am eagerly awaiting for this. I'm ready for this book to read. Outside of like She-Hulk, I want to read this book really bad. So,
yeah.
All right, after that, we have New Mutants, issue number 25 from Vita Ayala. I am pretty confident that we are staring down the road to Madeline Pryor and a magic show off. And
Yes.
I think I'm assuming we're both there for it. We're here for it.
Oh, 100%. This is our first New Mutants book since February.
Ugh.
Yeah, I know. And boy, I'm hyped. This has been one of the strongest books of the previous two eras of Dawn of X and Reign of X. So I expect it to be up there too. Which is funny. I think on our live show we were talking about the top X books right now, and we didn't even include New Mutants because we forgot about it because it hasn't been coming out.
It hasn't been out. It just hasn't been out.
I mean, it's definitely in the top 3,
top 5 for sure. I'm just trying to spice it up. Do you remember when this cover was announced in solicitations and everyone was like, oh, it's a spoilers to Death of Doctor Strange because she's going to be the new Sorcerer's...
Yeah. Nope. We wrapped that crap up a long time ago.
Way off. Anyway, definitely looking forward to it. I think Vita Ayala, they've been doing great work since they've taken over. We can't praise them enough with their writing, so cannot wait for this book as well.
Very excited.
After that, we've got Wolverine, issue 21. Benjamin Percy has found some form of resurgence with this title, and it really is because of the introduction of Deadpool. Like it, we've left the daddy issues and past lives behind, it seems, and we're getting back to like what I think. I don't know if it's this book particularly should be. But if this is how Deadpool gets into X-Force, yes, please. Okay, I'm tired of the outdated storylines for Wolverine. So if this is what this title needs to be rejuvenated, then great. My question is after Deadpool leaps over to X-Force, because we know that's happening, does Wolverine's title continue, or does Percy just stay strong and go with X-Force after that?
I don't think Wolverine's going anywhere, especially because once we get into Judgment Day, he even has a crossover tie-in issue. So, no, Wolverine's not going anywhere.
I guess what I want is I know this sounds really crappy, but I want Benjamin Percy to just write one book. Like, let somebody else write one or the other, whether it's X-Force or Wolverine. And then Wolverine should not be in X-Force.
I agree, because it just feels like book 1 and book 2 of Wolverine.
Yeah.
Speaking of book 2,
we got X-Force, issue 28, and he's on the cover.
It's even worse that they come out in the same week every month.
Yeah, it's just heavy. Yeah, it's heavy. But again, X-Force has also seen a resurgence since Inferno and X Lives and Deaths of Wolverine. So, you know, I've gotten back some mojo from this book, and it feels like we've kind of, even though the numbers haven't reset, which, you know what, I'm glad it hasn't, because nothing has changed technically on the team, but it feels like we've gotten a refreshing storyline with these books, and it feels like when we first started these books with Hickman in charge.
Yeah. Biggest bummer about this book is that Joshua Cassara has been relegated to covers only. I don't understand what that's about at all.
That's unfortunate.
Someone was saying, oh, maybe it was because Robert Gill and Percy were working on these issues while Cassara was doing
X Lives.
X Lives. And I really don't buy that crap, because that was the reason why he was off the previous arc. So wait, he had to take an entire year off just to do those 6 issues? I don't buy it. I don't buy it one bit.
Yeah. But this storyline currently with a Phantom Cerebro killing, a loose and killing people or killing mutants on the island, I am for that. I think we know who it is, but maybe that's the hook. And it really isn't who we think it is. I'm thinking it's Omega Red, but it remains to be seen. All I know is Forge got fucked up in issue 27. Like, his head literally got bitten off from the nose up. It was gone. So I am excited. It is a bummer that we don't have the same artist, but it seems like we're getting what's the word? We've become hardened to it. I don't know what the word is, but we're used to it now.
Yeah.
After that, we have another X-Men book, and that is X-Men Red, issue number 2 from Al Ewing. Top 3 X books right here. I think this book, again, we're only 2 issues in, and I'm all for it. I love the switch here where Mars's X-Men might actually be the bad guys, and the Brotherhood is actually the good guys in the scenario. That's how it seems like we're kind of flipping it here. We're like, it's like, oh no, the X-Men are all good. This Brotherhood, they're the separatists, if you will. And it's like, no. It's the other way around. They're fighting to really make sure everything is right. So I'm ready. And the other thing I'm ready for is Abigail Brand to be exposed. I don't like this triple, quadruple agent bullshit. I'm ready for her to just either get exposed or rip the Band-Aid so we know where the chips lay.
Very much in agreement with Abigail Brand. Seems like that's all she could do is just be like, oh, I'm on the wrong side. Oh, I'm on the other side. Oh, you thought you knew it. Try to fix it.
And I know that's not Al Ewing's, like, I'm not saying it's his fault, but it's just
what a lot of writers have done it before. So.
Yeah. But I mean, he did kind of start that with Empire. He kind of laid the groundwork for Abigail being kind of a dirty player. Hey, I'm interrupting the video because I have something important to tell you. I know you know about our sub giveaway for 1,000 subscribers. This one right here. I know you know about that one because we talk about it all the time. But did you know we're giving away a slab at 750 subscribers? That's right. We're giving away this second printing of Silver Surfer Black issue number 1 with Null on the cover when we hit 750 subscribers. So if you're not already subscribed, hit that subscribe button, ring that bell, and give us a like. Let's get back to the video. Jumping into what could be an X book, but that is Eternals issue number 12, and it is the final issue in Karen Gillan's Eternals run, and it was just announced this week, and we're all pissed about it. I'm upset about it, and it's only because it's just been that good, and I guess I don't want to say I'm making an excuse, but I guess I understand it because he's doing Judgment Day, and now he's in Eternal X-Men. But I think you can do both, right? You would think you could do both.
Well, you certainly can. Kieran Gillen has carried more than one ongoing title before. I wonder if we can read into this a little bit.
Okay.
I mean, I wonder if there was the conclusion of Judgment Day means we don't need an Eternals book anymore.
Ooh.
Because there ain't no more Eternals.
Oh, no. Or they're not going to be the Eternals anymore.
Or they're not the Eternals. They're in some different form, or they're shut down for a while, or, maybe they get put, or maybe we're putting them in a box and putting them away like we did with Inhumans for a little bit.
Ooh. That's definitely a possibility, but you would assume with the movie coming out, or has come out, and the general public knows who the Eternals are, you would assume that a comic would stay out. That being said, I also know that it has been announced that Disney and Marvel are making a Inhumans show for Disney Plus. So we might be you might be right. We might be shuffling around some properties, with the Inhumans making their grand entrance again, and. I know Donnie did a really good job of kind of putting them away, but not, leaving the door open, obviously.
Of course.
And so, you might be onto something there, but I still am sad about it. Like this has been
for sure.
top, this has been one of the best series of the 2021-2022 kind of season. And I'm sad to see it go.
Yeah. Especially the Saab Ribic on a book, man. What the heck?
Well, he was on it, but then he wasn't.
But he was. All right. Yeah, I know.
All right, let's move on to Reckoning War, Fantastic Four, issue 43. We're continuing the battle. I feel like we haven't... I know I sound redundant when I say this, but I just feel like we haven't had this book in a while. Maybe we have, and I'm just... my timing is off, but I feel like we didn't have it at all in April. If we did, it was very early.
We did, April 6th.
Okay, well, that makes sense. Well, I'm still enjoying it. I just hope it's been too... I hope it's not been too long that I don't feel connected to the storyline. Yeah. But I think we've both said that Slott has really found his stride with this little mini self-contained event.
Yes. Yeah, this we've said it a few times, but this run's had a little bit of a hitch between Empire and I don't know, King in Black. but then after that, it's picked up and has been really good. And
Yeah.
there was good that came from Empire. I think adding the kiddos to the Things family has been a really good addition. Something I've really enjoyed. So
Yeah, and I think just the one thing that we always say that we want back and we want it now, I want my money and I want it now, is Franklin needs to be reestablished as one of the most powerful beings in the Marvel comic book universe. Just get it done, Slott. And maybe that's it. Maybe Dan Slott killing Franklin's cosmic power, awareness, and overall coolness was the last thing that Hickman was like, I'm done. I'm done with everything that I've set up. I'm going to go do Spider-Man now, which you might be doing Spider-Man now.
yeah,
Anyway, maybe that was it. All right, let's move on. And we've got Thor issue number 25, and it's actually a Banner of War Part 2, self-contained. It seems like Marvel is doing this more and more lately, where they're kind of, keeping the writers. I don't know if it's event fatigue because we have an event this summer, but I guess there's just too many events to go around, so things have to stay kind of contained within their books. But that being said, I really enjoyed the alpha for Banner of War, and it feels like Donnie has, he's laid so many chips out now that he's just kind of having fun with it. It feels like classic Donnie. It feels like Cosmic Ghost Rider and Thanos Wins, and even the Death of Inhumans. And I know some people don't like those books, but this is what it. When I started reading Donnie Cates, when we first started this, it feels that genuine to me. So I'm actually really looking forward to issue 25. The cover's not that great in my opinion, but
I didn't think I had a problem with Gary Frank, but man, I do not like his art for any of this event so far.
I think what it is
unappealing to me.
I think what it is it just doesn't match the other covers in the Thor run, right? Like it just, and if you're looking at it at your collection and then you get to 25 and you're like, what's going on here? You know what I mean? Like it just feels like a completely different book. And I know that's very minuscule and kind of superficial, but I think it matters. And it just kind of, opening up Banner of War Alpha, the cover, I was like, man, am I going to like this book? And then I went into the book and I'm like, holy shit, this is great. This artwork is amazing.
Well, and which has me kind of excited because Martin Coccolo is doing the art for the series. So he's doing the art on the Thor and the Hulk books, bounce it back. Okay. So we won't see Otley or Klein at all during this event.
I'm not mad about it.
I'm not either, especially because it looks like Matt Wilson is coloring behind him. So it looks like Matt Wilson's got a double feature this week in Eternals and here in Thor. Matt Wilson's one of those colorists that I think is one of the good examples of how much a colorist can really elevate an artist. Mm-hmm. Not to take any credit away from Coccolo at all, but I was like, man, I don't think I've seen this guy's art before, but it looks so familiar, and it was because of that Matt Wilson coloring.
Mm-hmm. That's awesome.
Also, before we move on, did you notice this book was an oversized book?
No.
This is a $5.99 issue with 2 backup stories.
From other writers.
From big writers, Tom DeFalco and Ron Friends. But
why is it oversized? Because it's 25?
Actually, it looks like, I guess.
It's got to be, because Legacy is 751.
Yeah, I guess. And the writers are Tom DeFalco and Nadia Shamas. Ron Friends is actually doing the art for the DeFalco. I have no idea why.
We'll see. Issue, was it 24? Legacy 750 was actually really good. So, it
was the big $10 issue.
They can do it right if they really try hard,
Mm-hmm.
All right, let's jump into DC with Batman and Superman World's Finest issue number 3. This has been the surprise 2022 book, I believe, at least for DC. And I think what really the biggest reason why is because of our artist Morey. Like, he's baller. He's the Pepe Rolas of DC right now, I think. And the story is really intriguing. It's out there. It feels like a Donny Cates story. It's fun, and I'm very intrigued.
Yep, I agree. Just because I'm on a colorist kick, I also think that Tamara Bonvillain's coloring for this book has been really top notch too. Especially the gorgeous yellows on the Batman outfit.
Yeah.
This is by far my favorite Batman costume, and it doesn't even come close. Like I love the gray and blue with the yellow.
Mhm.
Love it.
I'm gonna ask chat, and if Kwiku, if you're watching this, or any of our other show historians, let me know about this demon, this character that we've gotten. I know I don't think we've asked this question, but is this a new character, or is this character existed within the DC
The Devil
universe?
Nisa.
Yeah,
Um,
I'm sure you
the
can look it up.
well, I was just gonna say, just from the synopsis, it says they are racing against time to save their fellow superheroes from the schemes of a new villain, one
Okay,
simply known as the Devil Nisa.
so he's new. Well, let us know down in the chat. Are you excited about that, or is this villain kind of like meh for you? But I am digging World's Finest, and I'm going to say right now, potential pick of the week. It's been that good.
For sure. Easy.
All right, after that, we've got Nightwing issue 93, right? 92. Sorry, the numbering isn't on there, so I can't remember. I think we said this last time this book was up. I'm ready, and I think we are there where we're kind of getting back on track with Nightwing. Superman and Nightwing have both kind of been intertwining / kind of jumping in other people's books, and I'm just ready for it to kind of be its book again. Do we have our regular artist on this again, or
We
do
do.
we still have...
Bruno Redondo's back on the book.
Thank you, praise the Lord. The last issue I was kind of a little off, so I'm ready for that goodness again. And I'll throw it out there too. This might be another potential pick of the week, because knowing that and knowing Tom Taylor's, and we're getting back to the main story, and we're having a showdown between Heartless and I can't remember the other name of the villain, the other big boss villain. Blockbuster. I think this book has a lot of potential this week.
Well, apparently we're supposed to be getting a little bit more. What is it? DTR? Is that how you say it? Is that what the kids say? Define the relationship. It's supposed to be happening between. You've never heard that phrase before?
Bet. I don't know. 100.
Let's call. Yeah, that's dating in
Sheesh. What? I don't know. What?
Gen
Tell
Z.
me. Okay.
No, Nightwing and Oracle are supposed to be having a. The synopsis says, meanwhile, Nightwing and Oracle cuddle up and decide to finally define their relationship.
Ooh. Well, hopefully the relationship makes it through the issue, because I like them together.
Yes.
Probably won't though.
Probably won't.
All right. After that, we've got Shadow War issue number 1. This is the
Shadow War.
Shadow War Zone. Sorry. A little one shot, Tales from the War Zone. There's a Ghostmaker story in here, it looks like, so I'm for that. Everything else, I'm kind of like whatever.
See, I'm actually a little bit excited because it looks like we've got 4 different short stories in here, but I'm excited. I enjoy all of the writers. We've got Joshua Williamson, who's really doing the whole event by himself. Ed Brisson, Ghost writer and former New Mutants writer. Stephanie Phillips, who is just recently released Grimm.
Yeah.
And then Nadia Shamas as well, who's been getting a lot of backup work. Hopefully she gets some more front and center work too.
Okay.
So yeah, I'm excited.
We'll see.
About it.
I mean, my experience with DC event books are kind of up and down. Mainly with Batman, it's been kind of more down outside of that Miracle Molly book, and then the other one that I'll say was good was the backup stories in Batman when it was Ghostmaker. I was all about that. So impress me.
Yeah, we'll see. We'll see if this book has a chance. I like the Ghostmaker on the cover at the very least.
All right, next up, let's jump into our independents. So we've got Boom Studios' House of Slaughter issue number 6 from Tinian and Johns. You're vibing on this, right?
This is a new issue, a new arc, new start.
Okay.
The first 5 issues of this run, it looks like we're going to be getting different perspectives throughout the Something is Killing the Children universe. So that first 5 was dealing with Aaron and his relationship with I can't remember his name, the guy from New Orleans. This one is going to be focusing on Edwin Slaughter, who is a Scarlet Mask, and we have not seen a Scarlet Mask before.
Okay.
I can't remember what is special about Scarlet Masks. I think it is that they are once set free, they are meant to roam free. They don't have to appeal to the houses or something like that.
Okay.
I'm not sure. This is being written by Sam Jones. Obviously, Tinian is like, hey, we're kind of helping you figure things out and
Hey,
stuff
I'm
like that.
over on what's that thing that he does now?
Substack?
Substack. I'm over here on Substack. Leave me
Yeah,
alone.
yeah, yeah. Sam Johns is a pretty new writer. She's done a bunch of like backup work in like the Joker and something else, but she's getting to take center stage here. I like that we're doing that with this book, getting some other creators that are around, just maybe haven't had something so high profile, and now they're getting to their chance to tell their stories. So I really enjoyed the first arc of this, and I'm looking forward to like more expansion of the Something Is Killing the Children world. To me, this is like a dream come true for an independent book, for it to be so popular that I'm still getting the main book written by the same guy and this color, drawn by the same artist, and it's fucking amazing. It's so good right now. And now we got this like secondary book that's like telling you all this backstory and sort of acting as a filler when you don't have a new issue. So
Yeah, no, that's dope.
this is probably my biggest preliminary pick of the week, what I'm most hyped for.
Makes sense. And we're gonna end the show and the night with Rain issue number 5, and I believe this is the last issue in the run.
It is, yes, yeah. This is the final issue of the miniseries. I don't have high expectations for this. It's just been a little bit bumpy. I enjoy Zoe.
You would say it's needly.
It's been a little pokey.
Pokey. There it is. There it is. Sorry.
I've enjoyed Zoe Thorogood's artwork on this. It's very what's the word I'm looking for? I don't ephemeral, like just very like very hipster, honestly, is what it is. It's a very hipster look, but I like it. I dig it. It fits the overall melancholy attitude of this book. Unfortunately, this book feels like it's just kind of wandering in circles, and it's not really telling you much. Besides, like trying to make me feel sad, for no reason other than like it's sad to see people like that people love die. Like,
right.
What are we trying to learn here? And I have no idea. I have no idea what the moral of this story is or why are we telling this story. So hopefully we can maybe get a little bit of wrap up and maybe it'll all
feel better,
come to a cohesive conclusion here.
That's always nice. All right, that's going to do it for May 18th, New Comic Book Day. Make sure to let us know down in the comments, what's your potential pick of the week? What's the first book you're going to read, Burke? First book you're going to read. Burke. Let us also know, did we miss anything? Are we just completely clueless on some books that came out this week and we're just like just two knuckleheads that didn't pick up that book? Let us know down in the comments.
That's a big one. Tell us, like, if there's a book that if we get a consensus that, hey, this is a book that y'all need to be picking up, we get 3, 4, 5, 10 comments of all the same book, I'll go pick it up, because if there's that many people telling us, and we'll go pick it up and we'll add it to our Sunday live show.
100. Also, hit that subscribe button, ring that bell, give us a like. That is very important for us. We're trying to grow this channel. We just recently hit 650 subscribers, and we're off to the next milestone giveaway at 750. And then obviously the epic goal of 1,000 subscribers. We want to try to hit that before 2022 ends. So if you're already subscribed, we appreciate it. But if you're not, hit that subscribe button, please. We want to give away these slabs. And as always, fam, read more comics. We'll see you here live on YouTube Sunday for our live show talking about all these books. And who knows? Who knows what's going to happen? We've been having really good times on our live show, so make sure to check us out then. I think I said already read more comics. I'm going to end the video now. We'll see you in the next one, fam. Later.